Hi, this is Tom. I'm working on my Arctic Cat Prowler 700, the XTX, which has the turf saver rear end. That is not any good, and I'm going to change it out to a posi tract rear end. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So this is the rear gear that I ordered from Babbitt's. That's a 30 millimeter hub nut socket that you're going to need. I have the O-ring for the case cover and a Torx 40 bit. I was just storing it in a package. They didn't come together. I just didn't want to lose it. And some 98 rear end oil. Now I ordered complete axle replacements because it was only slightly more expensive than ordering the CV joint itself. And the new axles, of course, come with a new hub nut, cotter pin, new boots, everything. So seems like a better way to go. I ordered them from the same place, but they came in two different styles of boxes. And here's the part numbers that I ordered and where I got the parts from, and some of the items that you'll need. Everything is metric and or Torx on the Arctic Cat. So the gear that I ordered actually I ordered the one off of the 700 XT model, which is basically a posi tract rear end and not the turf saver. All in all, everything cost me about $460. So I have to use the hub nut socket and then a long cheater bar to really get this thing off. And what you can do is jam the wheel hub. I used a bar that I had, and of course a block of wood there, to get the hub nut loose. I wasn't pushing real hard there, but I thought maybe I just better put some good pressure on it. It's supposed to be torqued to 200 foot-pounds, I believe. So you have to remove the filler plug.
There you go.
And that lets air in so the rear end oil will drain out a little bit faster. So this is the only bolt you have to really pull out to get the axle out. It takes about 5 pounds of pull and the axle just comes right out.
There you go, that's the old one. No, it's not this part, it's the part inside.
So you have to use the Torx 40 to remove all the bolts that hold the cover plate in
Well, it quit,
for the rear housing.
Our audience.
That's funny.
I have a brass slug that I use to just tap on the housing to get it loose.
Back up a little.
That's the pulling off the old O-ring. Not just tap on the back side and pop the gear right out of there. Now there's two rings, two spacer rings, one on each side of the gear, so don't lose those.
I think you're not too damn easy. So that's what it looks like. That's the old.
And you can see the
What's wrong with that one?
difference between the
The
two
one that slipped.
gears.
Really, we're only driving off
The turf saver has an inner piece that
So what you want to do?
slides with friction that
You want to take this
tends
ring
to
off,
wear out.
put it
So what
on
you want
that-
to do is take these spacers and put them back
Take
in
this
the
ring off.
same position that they were in. Don't lose them.
and put it on this.
Put them on the new gear.
There we go.
And you can look at these the new gear, since it came off of the 700 XT. The inner diameter is bigger, and that's why the original axles won't work. It's a different shaft diameter size that goes in there. Other than that, the gear is the same.
You gotta stick my hand in there, PJ. Oh, that's gonna be good editing. Perfect. That's gonna be good editing.
Now I looked at the seals. I did not replace the seals. Mine were good.
Put a new one on.
I could have replaced the seals, but if yours are leaking, if there's any oil coming out, you may want to replace the seals. Just put the new O-ring on the cover, put it in place, and go ahead and bolt it back down.
And these all we needed to.
Once it's all bolted down, you just plug the new axles right in. I put a little bit of oil on everything. And we'll just bolt it back up.
Yeah, that's gone.
What were we talking about? We keep getting
No coffee.
Once that's in, you just put the hub back on and the hub nut.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
I have one of those.
Yeah. I push those piles.
So the drain plug had a little magnet on it, and that's to collect any shavings that might occur in the rear end, and then that's lets you know that you have a wear problem. So you can always inspect that whenever you're changing your fluid.
What is it counting?
I'm just going to fill it up. You fill it up to the level of the hole,
That's beautiful.
and then put the cap back on there. Let's give it a little test run.
Go backwards.
have to say, what a difference. It was very smooth, no more jerking. When you use the gas pedal, it takes off. Of course, it drives a little bit differently because now the back end is the posi rear end, so it feels a little stiffer when you're turning because it's a short wheelbase, but I wish I would have done this sooner. I hope you find this video helpful.